So there's this idea that our purpose is something grand. That it needs to be something large, grand. We need to have a plan. We need to know how we're getting there. Or at least we need to know what it is, right? It's like, tell me what my purpose is in life. I'm working this job and I don't like it. What is my purpose? And I think there's a lot of suffering that comes from this confliction, inner confliction. Now, I'm not saying purpose can't be large. I'm not saying it can't be grand. It can be all of those things. But in this video, I'm suggesting, instead of looking at purpose like a large macro kind of thing, we switch our mindset to start seeing purpose in the micro. So now we're shifting from macro to micro. I think you should have a lens or have a 1 foot in the macro sometimes, but I think most of the time we need to be in the micro. The micro being, today I'm going to go to the library. Today I'm going to walk in the park. Today I'm going to take a look at these beautiful artifacts in this stream, the waterfall. You can start to see that action now becomes more embodied. Action being, now there is a sense of presence and there's a sense of meaning that this matters. And so I think this is where you're kind of bridging the gap between purpose and presence. And we're shifting out of like purpose needing to be this big grand thing, which it can be, into purpose just being something smaller but something embodied. So as I'm walking, or I'm going to study even if 30 minutes, 1 hour, I'm going to do a bit of work. Now I can choose to give it my all. Now I can choose, this is actually my purpose today. My purpose is to do this. And that creates a greater sense of meaning. It creates a greater sense of feelings of accomplishment. Because ultimately when you kind of start to realize how purpose is in itself empty, it's constructed, it's like any other emotion. You stop seeking to find some grand thing, some grand reason for existing. And you shift into more of a kind of understanding that purpose is here. Purpose is now. Purpose is in the micro. It can be found in the micro. And it's really the micro, the actions combined together, boom, 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 that we then look at it and say, oh, my purpose is to do this thing, this grander thing. But really, any large action, any job, is just made up of lots and lots of little things that are going on. So it's an accumulation. So my call to action in this video is to shift that perspective on purpose and to start generating, manufacturing purpose, not finding it, but allowing it to arise and creating it. We're creating it through understanding why we want to do this. We are assigning a greater emotion. We are giving it and honoring it presence. Because when we're honoring it, we're giving it our all. Which means our focus isn't going in many different directions. And it's only through looking at these different parts of ourselves and why we want to go in this direction, why we want to go in that direction, can we come to a more cohesive whole from that fractured self. So come together, back to that cohesiveness, back to that kind of inner union. And through that direction, through that conviction, purpose is created. Purpose in the micro. The macro, don't worry about that, I say.